Hi, my name's Aaron, and welcome to 3-7. As you know, church looks a little differently for us right now, and so here at Corbett, we've designed 3 devotionals over 7 days. These are to encourage you where you're at and to bring life into your situation. Today, Pastor Jason's talking about facing our fears.
One of my favorite Bible stories is that of David and Goliath. I remember going to Sunday school and hearing all about this young shepherd boy who was up against this guy named Goliath, this giant named Goliath. Now Goliath in the story was a member of the Philistine army, and they were at war with Israel, and every day they'd come out and they'd mock and taunt and insult the Israelite army, and everybody in the army was afraid of Goliath. But when David showed up on the scene, he realized something had to be done, and he had to go and challenge the giant. Now, I don't know what was going through his mind at that point or what he was feeling, because by all earthly standards, David was incredibly unprepared for this battle. The Bible tells us that Goliath was 9 foot tall and his armor weighed over 125 pounds. And David, a young boy, just a shepherd boy, went to battle with only 5 stones, a sling, and a stick. I marvel at the confidence that David had as he went to face this giant. 1 Samuel 17 says this, "The Lord who rescued me from the claws of the lion and the bear will rescue me from this Philistine." David's faith encourages me. We all face different kinds of giants in our lives. It's not whether or not they will come, because they will. The question is whether we are willing to trust God in the midst of them. We all have a common enemy right now, a giant we want defeated. And this giant has our world in a state of fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of illness, and a fear of each other. We need to lay all of our fears at the feet of Jesus and trust Him, because these fears are far too big for us to handle on our own. When I've read this story over the years, as David is making his way down into the valley, and he's bending over and picking up the stones, and he's going step by step and getting closer and closer to the giant, I've often pictured him afraid. And why wouldn't he be? The odds are seemingly stacked against him. But sometimes the only way to face our giant is afraid. And during this time, you might feel a sense of fear. And that's normal. The situation we are in is scary. None of us have ever been here before. But we can have the same confidence that David had that day when he faced down the giant, because God is with us. This pandemic is far from over, but we don't have to be ruled by our fear. Like David, we know that even this battle belongs to the Lord. And our fear is no match for the confidence we have in Christ Jesus. It reminds us in Isaiah 41:10, it says this, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." And in 2 Timothy, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power and love and self-discipline." David had to face his fear, and in every circumstance, so do we. But what we need to understand is that it's not about the size of the stone we have in the sling. It's about the size of our God and His ability to take care of us.
1 Chronicles 29:11 says this, "Yours, O Lord, is the greatness, the power, the glory, the victory, and the majesty. Everything in the heavens and on earth is yours, O Lord, and this is your kingdom. We adore you as the one who is over all things." God is great. He is powerful, and He brings victory into our situations. I hope this brought life into your situation today. Hey, if we can pray for you in any way at all, email us pray@corbettchurch.ca. Thank you so much for your prayers and support. And hey, we'll catch you on the next 3-7.